Hello and welcome to the Melbourne Cricket Ground, the MCG, here tonight for State of Origin Game 2 between the New South Wales Blues and the Queensland Maroons. The Maroons last week getting a one-game buffer and looking to seal it tonight. The Blues looking to come back and potentially win this series. I'm your Commissioner Will Kay, joined by Slaney Tyre in the box as the New South Wales Blues running out in their dark kit. They are ready to go tonight and hopefully reel this series back within grasp.
Yeah, thank you, Will. Good evening to the SRL community and welcome to the home of the two captains, Melbourne Victoria, here at the MCG. And like you said, Will, the Queensland Maroons coming away with an upset win over the Blues in Game 1, 30-16. It was very neck and neck towards the 65th minute when the Maroons finally took advantage and momentum was well in their side. But they were in this position last season. They were up in the Game 1. They went on to lose the 2, so they need to learn the lessons from last season. Get the job done tonight for the Blues. Big game, series on the line. They need to win here tonight. There is no other option. There is no other course than to get the W for New South Wales. It's going to be a great game.
And a few changes for the Blues tonight. Chaz Dingo has taken into the fullback position. Riley Flynn's dropped out. Kane Chapman-Kenny taking his centre spot. Barnes in the right centre now. TBK making his debut at the 6. And of course, the old head, Matty Harris, back in the 10. And Coven Walmsley making his way back at 11. Lachlan McKinnon out of the squad. So quite a few changes here for the Blues tonight. And hoping to get it done. And of course, the Maroons, just a bit of shifting throughout their middle pack and their subs. As Lord has taken over to the lock role. Malchus into the props. Allison on the bench. Namina starting. So quite a few changes from both teams. Seeing how these fine-tuning will benefit them tonight.
Yeah, and it's all about staying ahead of your opponent, and that's what it comes down to, game planning and getting the right strategy for the game. But there's only so much you can do. When it comes down to it, all you can do is watch and hope that you've prepared your team in the best position to win the game tonight and try and win the series. You just can't separate the two sides on paper, Will. Great game.
There's Dingo there with an early line break, getting through the line and brought down by plays. They go out to the right now. Will be inside ball. Will Kay just runs it straight at Namina. That's the 4th now as the Blues just getting over the 40 as they go. Mike Borson's inside ball. It's going to be Dingo again. Dingo stepping twice. Dingo offload to Borson's. Gets the ball away, but he can't get away from Josh Butterfield there. His halves partner in clubland as just about 6 metres out from the try line. They're going to go out to the left. It's going to be Matty Harris putting the kick in. It's going to be coming off James Thorne's boot though. And that'll be the first. The Blues looking dangerous there in their first set.
Yeah, a few Maroons fans thinking that was a knock-on from Harris, but they end up getting the ball back deep inside their red zone, though, and Malchus held down a bit in the tackle, but New South Wales going to be looking to try and clutch up defensively. They were really good last week in that area, right until the second half in the back part. So if they can put on a clutch defensive performance for 80 minutes, it's going to go a long way for the Blues getting leveling the series.
Oh, as Matty Harris sits down Namina. That's the 4th, and the Maroons only in their 30 now. They go to Butterfield. Now goes to Plays. Plays puts a step on. Plays getting out of trouble as he's brought down by Dingo on the 50. That was a massive hit there, and Matty Harris reinvigorated after coming back into the squad and just putting an absolute shot on there as now they go. Corey Bell. He'll be able to step Maverick Oldfield. Corey Bell goes down the wing and almost getting away there from Plays, but a good tackle. A good ankle tap and then a good tackle from Jason Lomu.
Yeah, and the Blues look so good tonight. Early in this game on attack, and they were last week as well. They just weren't able to capitalize in the red zone, so that'll be one thing they're looking to improve on. Get to the red zone and cross the line. But Queensland, we know how staunch their defense is. On the goal line, through the left wing.
O'Donnell! O'Donnell dives over! A beautiful play down the left side. And the Blues will score first here.
Nathan O'Donnell, what a try. Cuts back inside on the left wing. And it will draw first blood for the Blues. That's the way you want to start if you're New South Wales. And Nathan O'Donnell just had Justin Plays going the absolutely wrong way. And first points for New South.
Great stuff there. And it was just a good run from Trayvon Takahu to get on the left side of the field. Kevin Walmsley ball playing out to the winger. And that is just excellent stuff from the Blues. As Trayvon Takahu given the kicking duties. You think he'll slot this one through from virtually in front. And he does just that to make it 6-0. Long way to go yet, but that was a strong start from the Blues. The Maroons, they had just one set that they'll press there. And I think that may be the game plan tonight from the New South Wales team.
Yeah, Maroons' attack looking a bit flat at the moment, Will, and I'm not sure if that's just them trying to settle into this game or whether the Blues have just really turned up and catching them off guard at the moment. So for Queensland, got to bounce back, make the tackles, and defensively, you can't afford to let New South Wales make these line breaks. We know how devastating they are, especially through their back line. So yeah, the Maroons just really need to knuckle down, start ripping in, and yeah, turn this into a physical game. Try and play it through the trenches. I think that's where we'd prefer to play.
It's Walmsley just taking a run up there and talking about trenches. That's a man that knows how to get some post-contact meters. Now they go Luke Short. Goes out to Nathan O'Donnell. Down the wing again. O'Donnell puts the step on and gets past the halfway for the Blues. Good start to the game for Nathan O'Donnell, as that's going to be the third. They spread the ball out to the right. KCK in the centres, acting at dummy half there. Luke Short now, driven back by Lord. That's the fourth. The Blues just close in. That's the 40-metre mark. Will Kay, unable to make any meters there. Questionable marker from Chris Lord there. Referee lets it play on, and referees tonight, Tony Tanihi and Carl Lewis, two impartial officials after two Queensland club members were appointed to the last week's game. Yes, that'll be the first. The Maroons go out to Jason Lomu. Tackled there. That's got to be forward. Referee says play on though. Maybe we do need Josh Pretlove back, because that's the second. Out to the left, it's got to be Butterfield. Now to Demando. Demando stepping, weaving, and tackled by Harris. As the Blues just look to lock up through the middle. They know how dangerous players like Namina and Lord can be, especially this season. Chris Lord, it's just been solid for so long now. And that's going to be the fifth and last. Lomu, not able to get to the 40, and driven back by Cody Ogg and Mike Borsons. Fifth and last. The Queenslanders go out to the left. Butterfield with the kick. Puts it down to the wing of Corey Bell. It's Corey Bell's turn to stand up now. What can he do with it? He's going to go around one. Brought down by Butterfield. And that's a good set from Queensland to try and settle down for the sec.
Yeah, the Queenslanders' attack is just still looking a bit lackluster at the moment. You know, it's still early in the game, but the Blues are really clicking early on. And as they continue to grow into the game, confidence will continue to grow, and guys like Dingo, guys like Will Kay, Matty Harris and the lot. Oh, knock on, there you go. Turnover in possession for Queensland, I think. And yet, Maroons will get the ball, so a good look for them now, but they've got to capitalise.
As that was a bit questionable. It looked like Matty Harris caught that just after juggling it. Must have touched a player first or something. Definitely didn't get the ground, though. As plays now, he'll run it straight at Shaw, and he's driven back. That's the second. The Maroons in good field position here. If they can snag some points, the time would be now, as it's out Oldfield. He's going to go for the corner. Oldfield tries to weave. Dingo gets to him. That's the third tackle. As they'll play the ball. Out to the right now. Wilby plays. Tries to stand up Tim James. Can't do that, as that's the fourth. The Blues able to hold him down for a second. There's two tackles left in this set. Sonny Tyre goes to Lord. Smashed there by Lord. As fifth and last, the Maroons, they go out to the right. It's going to be NBT putting it in for Lachlan Cox. He's tackled well. Driven out of the in-goal. And the Blues hold on.
Yeah, great kick from MBT, and Cox just couldn't get the ball down, and great goal line defense from the Blues, but that's better from the Maroons. They're starting to find their rhythm now, 13 minutes into this game. They need to be able to be consistent with it, though, because the line breaks from the Blues can be devastating. So if you let those go through, it's going to call up a lot more on you defensively. So the Maroons now looking to try and keep the Blues pinned in their own half on this set.
So now they go right. TBK goes to Borsons. The halves partnering up there. The fourth tackle. Just on the 40 here, the Blues. They may go for a 40-20. It's going to be Barnes looking to kick it. Barnes, that's a good strike from him. If the bounce favours the Blues here, the Queenslanders could be in trouble, but no, Plays gets to it in time. But Plays, he'll be driven into touch. A great tackle from Bell. And the Blues have an opportunity here to extend their lead.
Corey Bell getting stuck into him after taking Justin Plays in a touch, and that's Origin footy right there. Moments like that, just never giving up on the play. Corey Bell, and defensively, he just hustled that one, earned the side, the ball back inside the opposition half, inside the red zone. We'll see what they can do here.
It's going to be Will Kay taking the run up through the middle. That's going to be the first. Long in the tackle there as they go to the left. It's Matty Harris just ramping up as well. A couple hit-ups from some forwards here for the Blues. As they go out to the left, it's going to be Will Kay trying to drive forward. Putting his back, though, short, as that's the third tackle. New South Wales very close to the line. They had to be careful here. We saw some errors last game just along this line, as that's the 4th. The Blues go left. It's going to be Walmsley. Walmsley will try and drive it over, but he'll be put on his back. And they send it upstairs here. I think that's Tony Tanihi. Oh, sorry, Carl Lewis, rather. Putting it up, and no, Walmsley on his back. Well wrapped up by Cox and Sonny Tyre. And there's the red line. No one thought that one was a try, surely. But the crowd still trying to appeal for it. They go out to the right. It's going to be TBK putting along the ground. It's a beautiful one. Oh. It's a sitter. It's Chaz Dingo. And the Blues are over once more.
Perfectly placed kick there from TBK. That one sat up nicely for Dingo. And all he had to do was just run onto it. And Big Namana just staring at the ball. But Chaz Dingo moving back to the fullback spot for this game. And look at the difference he's made already. The Blues up, 10-0 kick to come from right in front. And, Will, you can tell that these Blues, they've really taken the loss from game 1 personal, and they're bringing it to the Maroons tonight. They have just been off-firing on the front foot right from the jump.
And it's all part of Origin footy, isn't it? Taking it personally. You have to be doing it. You have to be wanting that win. And that is a big part of how it's been going.
Murray loves taking it personal.
He sure does. He'll be coming on the field shortly, as will Yigo Makazi for the Blues, and for the Queenslanders will be Jackson Allison and Chad Johnson, hoping to really knock around some, knock some heads together between the two of them, of the New South Wales Blues middles. And Thorne kicking it deep here. TBK fields that one, goes to short, runs it straight at Lachlan Cox. Former teammates, and just able to get some post-contact meters off him. And the Blues forward pack, they've just got so much experience between them at the moment, Luke Shorten and Matty Harris, and it is paying off picking Matty in this match so far.
Yeah, and he's been in the headlines.
As TBK, sorry.
Oh!
Big hit there on Mike Borson's, but geez. Yes, continue, Sonny.
Yeah, no, I was just saying, Matty Harris, he's been recently traded back to the Manly Seagulls, and he's copped a bit of flack. He's probably playing with a point to prove tonight. And, big hit from Malchus, play on there for Will Cap.
As Kay will get the Blues over the 20. The Blues, they're shaping up for another one here. TBK, he's going to kick on the right here. He'll go. Puts it up high. It's a bit of a floater. It's a bit of an awkward one. It's going to be taken well by Demando. Dingo tackles him, though. And that'll be the first. Not much chase there from the Blues on that kick.
Yeah, great chase from Demando. He was just running at that one full speed. Takes it on the full. So second tackle now, the Maroons work to do to get to the other side of the field. And the backline players have stood out. Might have to start getting them involved more, because through the middle, it's just been a battle. And not much progress there for the Maroons. So big task ahead of them in this first half.
There's going to be Lomu taking a run there, and Cody Ogg wrapping up well. Fifth and last. And like you said, Matty Harris making headlines, moving back to the Seagulls. They'll be the first ever team with 2 platinum-rated players at one time. And, geez, that is... it's quite a story, isn't it? Quite a trade going back, homecoming, possibly looking at retirement soon for Matty Harris.
Yeah, and why not? He's earned it. People have their own opinions about certain players, but Matty Harris is a veteran. He's been around. He's accomplished a lot. He helped lead the Blues to their first series win, so you can't write off Matty and his contributions, and he'll definitely be looking to remind everyone who he is here tonight.
As Yigo Makazi and Riley Murray have made their way onto the field, they go out. It's going to be an inside ball here. Risky one to Dingo, but he takes it well. Straight across the face of the Queenslanders. Now they go Tim James. Awkward one there to Cody Ogg, but he delivers that very well. As 20 out. The Blues. They're going to go out to the left. It will be TBK putting along the ground. It's going to be deflected. No. It's a knock on, they say. Could have sworn that was played up by the Queenslanders. But the referee says no. And that will just be a changeover instead.
Yeah, just a mistake there from the rookie 5'8" tonight. And oh, geez, I thought that was one for the Maroons. Juggling that one low. I'm not complaining, but yeah, I mean, for TBK, when you've got these experienced players around him like Borson's and such, it's going to help him. But oh, Justin plays, go you good thing.
Plays away now, brought down by Casey Kay. Third tackle, the Queenslanders. They're on the line now. 10 metres out. They go out to the left. It will be Lomu. Met by Ogg. Borson's helping. Brought down. 5 metres out. 2 more tackles here for the Maroons. They go out to the right. It will be Demando stepping through the middle. Demando plants it under the sticks. point to the spot, and the Maroons are over.
And Queensland first points of the game, courtesy of Xavier Demando. A good stint he's had in the opening 22 minutes, but Queensland needed this one. We can breathe a little easier now. Great play there from Demando, backing himself straight through the middle of the New South Wales line. And just what the Maroons needed to get back in this one. This will help the confidence now. It's all about following up, though. How can you capitalise off the back of points? But this is what we need.
Absolutely, as Thorne will slot this one over, you think, to make it only 6 points the lead for the Blues. And it's been a tough battle so far tonight. 23 minutes in and we've seen 18 points scored. But a lot of physicality as the Blues prepare to kick off once more. And they were disappointed with that soft try, but Demando just didn't expect him up through the middle. As Riley Murray and Yigo Makazi looking to make a big impact in this defensive set. They're fresh. They're ready to go. Allison and Johnson, they're on the field now for the Maroons as well. It's going to be another tough battle for the next 20 or so. Oh, as Riley Murray smashes Jackson Allison on the first there. And like I said, he's ready for the contact.
Riley Murray, he did the same thing last game. He's been putting on these big shots, and he's really making the most of his origin time. He's the vice-captain for New South Wales, so he wants to lead by example. Big shot there. Great start from Muzz. And hopefully we can get one back on him.
Hopefully, it's Chad Johnson playing the ball. Out to the right now, will be Sonny Tyre. Inside ball, awkward one, but Sharp takes it well. It's going to have to be Chaz Dingo coming across. Can Dingo wrap him up? Yes, he can. As that's the fifth and last. 15 out from the line now, the Queenslanders. As it's going to be out to the right, Butterfield takes the ball, puts it up high, underneath the sticks. Is it going to hit the crossbar? Will Dingo take it? Dingo will take it well. And out to the 20 for a 7-tackle set. There was danger signs there, but the Blues escape without conceding.
Yeah, that was a great run there from Dylan Sharp, and it was courtesy of a draw pass from Sonny Tyre. It was the same play they used last week that actually turned in. What a break he's having. Oh, taken high. Get into him, rip his head off. But no, that's a penalty conceded.
Disgraceful.
And not ideal.
Send him off. Send him off.
Diabolical.
Diabolical. But Justin Player's just going too high there on Will Kay. He made him a great run, and you know that some could say that's sin bin worthy. Professional foul. Others would say an accident. Depends if you're a New South Welshman or a Queenslander, but usually it's the Blues players knocking out the Queenslanders, not the other way around. As TBK goes to Dingo. Dingo down the sideline. Dingo tries to stand up, but he can't get away from Justin Plays. KCK at dummy half. Goes right. It's going to be TBK again. A shifting ball. A shifting ball to Borsons. He picks it up off the ground. Put on his back, though. He's just about over the line. I don't know if James will be able to get the ball away here. Yes, he will. It's going to go to K. Gets it away to TBK. Trey Botsakahu on debut. And the Blues are over again.
Beautiful try from TBK, and what a way to make your debut with a try to your name. As we take a look, TBC live replay, Sonny Tyre just shot up out the line too quick, tried to get the intercept, but he just ran the overlap, and TBK, open space, goes through untouched. 16-6, kick to come.
And it was the Storm connection there, Will Kay just spitting out that long ball to TBK, a play that they undoubtedly practice at Storm, at the Melbourne side, and obviously familiar with this territory. A lot of fans in the crowd tonight as they just cheered as Botsakahu scored that one. And the Blues now at the 12-point buffer again. And it was just a good set of plays there from the Blues. They just got downfield with Kay. The high tackle redeemed, got him an extra few meters, got him a fresh set, and they were able to do something with it. They'll be very happy with that, New South Wales.
Yeah, and their attack has been well tonight. They've been finding the holes and really clicking, and also defensively, they've been pretty good as well. So yeah, if you're a Queenslander, it's getting a little bit dicey at this stage. Blues back out to a 12-point lead, so defense. The Maroons got to replicate what they did last week. You know, they can bend, but do not break. Otherwise, this could be the game that gets away from them. But still plenty of footy left to be played.
As Yigo Makazi there, just running through, brought down. They go to the left, now it's Trey Botsakahu, spreading it to Walmsley. He'll just take a hit up. That'll be the fourth for the New South Wales Blues. As he'll play it on the 50. TBK just getting very involved in this set. Will Kay taking the last. And not a bad set after points from the Blues. Just trying to pin them down in the corners here. Need a good kick from TBK as he just barrels it down to Demando. And he's been dangerous on the wing. I don't know why you'd go that way. Cody Ogg wrapping up well though.
Yeah, and the Blues will be looking to try and pin Queensland deep again, but the Queenslanders, they need someone to step up. There hasn't been no one individual besides Demando that's really taking this game in their hands. So, yeah, they're asking questions, and some of them going unanswered at the moment. So Queensland need to try and figure this thing out as soon as they can.
As Allison, brought down there by Tim James, takes his time getting up, and I thought he was going to give away penalty there for a second, but he avoids that as he stands. As now it's going to be Nyana Broughton-Thompson down the wing. Steps KCK, but unable to get past about 35 from the line. Sharp spits it deep. Goes to Lord for the kicking duties. That's a big kick there from Chris Lord. And it's going to be Nathan O'Donnell returning it here. He'll step one. Nathan O'Donnell almost getting away, but Sonny Tyre wrapping him up. He was past Justin Plays. Good thing that the captain was there to make that save, because O'Donnell would have been gone. But that's the second now, as the TBK taking the hit up. They go. Out to Igor Makazi. Spreads it there to Borsons. Now goes to Cody Ogg. Good post-contact meters there from the second rower. That's the third. Out to the left, it will be Riley Murray. He's taking a hit up through the middle. Trying to muscle his way in. Wear down some of the forwards of the Queensland pack. They don't want to use all their backs all the time, the Blues, because they will get tired. And tired backs is very risky in defense. As it's going to be one along the ground for Trey Montakahu. And he'll tackle MBT very well there. That's the first.
Yeah, for the most part, New South Wales have contained the kick return game, and we know how crucial that is. And Sonny Tyre just throws an absolute shocker.
I think this has gone the way of the Queenslanders.
Oh.
That's a shocker. That is a shocking call.
Great officiating tonight. Oh, geez, we needed that one. I thought that was going to go the other way, but we're not complaining.
Well, it should have.
Got to make it count, though. Got to make it count.
As now it's going to be Butterfield. Inside ball, Lord. Trying to go away. Just trying to run over the top of Mike Borsons, but Cody Ogg making the tackle there. Riley Murray helping out around the legs. Butterfield goes down left side. Demando tiptoeing across the wing. Almost into touch. But remains in field as they go out to the right now. It's Chris Lord again. Chris Lord plays it to Allison, as fifth and last. The Maroons. 10 metres out now. Can they score? They go deep. It's going to be Butterfield. He's going to put it high, in fact. It looks like it may hit the crossbar here. In fact, no, it's just going to hit Plays in the chest. Plays are going to put the ball down. And the Maroons with another one here.
And the Maroons strike back. Justin Plays. He had all the space and time in the world. Dingo getting there just a millisecond too late. And the Maroons strike back, still well within this fight. Needed that one because it was looking dangerous early in this first half. But now the buffer clears just a little bit. Chipping away at this lead. Conversion from right in front, and with 5 minutes to go, man, this has just been a tight, tense game. But both these sides, both these states, they're playing for pride, they're playing for honor, they're playing for glory, and they're leaving it out here on the field tonight.
Yeah, the Blues couldn't do much about that one there. Once again, a lucky referee call going the way of the Queenslanders. And it was the story of game one, wasn't it? As now the Blues.
Well, for some, it was subjective.
For most. As there'll be a deep kick here. Plays on the kick return. Goes to Allison. The contact there met with Riley Murray. And the Blues looking to score one more before half-time to hopefully get a big buffer for the break. It's Butterfield running forward. That'll be the second. Line the ball there, Maroons. So they go. Lomu almost through the line, but Ogg. Another great tackle there on Jason Lomu. It's going to be third tackle. Butterfield. Goes to Plays. I should call a 6 again here. This would be the perfect time, wouldn't it? As the referees often do for the Maroons. So that's the fourth tackle. Going out to the right. Now it's going to be Sharp. Inside ball to Plays. Plays wrapped up well by Walmsley. As fifth and last. The New South Wales Blues can get it to Corey Bell. That would be ideal. But no, they go to O'Donnell. Still not a bad option. As O'Donnell on the kick return. Where can he go? Not away from Sonny Tyre. Wraps him up well. That'll be the first. On the 20 for the New South Wales Blues.
Yeah, he poked his head through there, Nathan O'Donnell, but Tyre once again making that last-ditch tackle. And that's what it comes down to, stopping that line break from eventuating, because we know how punishing that can be. So Queensland probably looking to try and just hold out defensively, head into the sheds, 18-12. They might have a chance for a big kick return here. We'll have to wait and see.
As Walmsley puts that one almost to the 40. A good run from the second row as they go out to the right. TBK Puts it down to the corner of Demando again. And the kick chase is sparse down this side, but Barnes wrapping him up well. And that'll be the first.
That was a great tackle from Barnes. Demando had a lot of space, and if he got through, he would have went down to midfield at the least. So, great stuff from Barnes.
There's a minute left here on the clock. The Blues still a converted try up. 6 points. That's the third tackle. The Maroons go to the right. Now it's going to be Sonny Tai. Inside ball to Plays. Plays with some meters here. Gets an offload away to Lord. He's brought down by Matty Harris. That's the fourth tackle now. It's the Queenslanders. They want to get maybe one more before halftime. It's going to be Sonny Tai running it straight there. And brought down. Fifth and last. They'll be forced to punt it. And maybe a kick return try from the Blues. I wouldn't mind that at all. As they go out to Corey Bell's wing. Corey Bell, he'll be wrapped up nicely by Oldfield. The New South Wales Blues, 18-12 in the lead at halftime. Welcome back to State of Origin, Game 2 of Season 9. New South Wales Blues currently leading 18-12 the second half, brought to you proudly by TBC Live. As we prepare to kick off here, it's the Blues and the Maroons very, very close in this one. All the stats pretty much equal. 50-50 possession. The Blues with a few more errors, but a very even first half from both teams. A few calls going the way of the Queenslanders. The Blues yet to really reap the benefits of that.
Yeah, it never ceases to amaze me how many pages in the book of excuses New South Wales have. No, I'm joking. All jokes aside, New South Wales have been very good on attack. A couple of calls going against them, but it's the way the game goes sometimes. And for the Maroons, Demando and Plays, they've been two standouts for me. Chris Lord on defence has been a unit, turned over, picked off by Luke Malchus. And Malchus, Queensland vice-captain, he shifted to lock in the second half. So a good way to start it off for him. Now the Maroons trying to get inside Blues half.
Yeah, and that ball clearly touched by Queensland, but the referee says play on. Butterfield playing the ball out to the left. It's going to be Demando down the wing. Xavier Demando brought into touch by Eli Barnes. And the Blues shut down that one.
Eli Barnes, we gave him praise in the first half, and we talked about origin moments. Corey Bell getting one earlier on Justin Plays, and now Barnes on Demando. And Demando, great run, but Eli Barnes showing that hustle and desperation. Potential try-saving tackle made there. So, yeah, great stuff from the defense of Eli Barnes.
It's Tim James taking the hit up through the middle there. They go out to the right. It's going to be Borsons. As he'll play it. Brought down. That's the second. Going out to the left now. It will be Mark Lee. It's Pache. Tackled well again. Held down in the tackle for a little bit there, but allowed to stand just before the referee blows his whistle. As O'Donnell just met well there by Sharp and Plays, as that's the fourth. It's going to be KCK from dummy half. He'll get away from Sonny Tai, but he can't get away there. I think that's Milo Kerrigan making the tackle. Fifth and last. As they'll play the ball out to the right now. Trayvon Takahu putting that one over the top all the way down to Justin Plays downfield. As he'll be tackled by TBK. And that's the first. And what a first half for the debutant half. Trayvon Takahu.
Yeah, scoring a try on debut, kicking game's been good, and he doesn't look like a rookie out there. He looks like he's settled in well. He's playing well, and yeah, it's good for the Blues, to swap out KCK for TBK. I think it's a huge move, but it's certainly paid off in this first half. And speaking of kicking game, Josh Butterfield, what a game on the high ball he's had tonight. He's put up some swirlers, almost Burton-esque. And it's been a tough sort of aerial battle for the Blues. So if Joshua Butterfield can inject himself, keep up his kicking game, go a long way for the Maroons, and maybe I should just shut up.
Good kicking game there from Josh Butterfield. That should actually be tackle zero. That should be tackle zero, but once again, the Maroons just getting one over there. How many paper bags does it take, Sonny? As that's going to be the second, the Blues. Corey Bell finding his way over the halfway line. As now they go, Tim James. Driven back in the tackle there. So that's the third. Doesn't really want to tackle yet. Is playing at lock by the looks of it, as it's going to be Riley Murray. Just driving forward. That's the fourth. Now they go to the left. It will be Trayvon Takahu. Goes to KCK. He steps on the inside. He should have gone out. As the 20-metre mark is where the Blues will find themselves on the last year. They've got options. TBK is ready. Just sitting in the pocket here. And they'll go to him. No, but Oli Pache will take it first. Pache through the line. And Oli Pache just getting in the way. Not sure what to do with it. And a handover. That's not what the Blues needed there.
Yeah, he wasn't expecting that on Pache, and he nearly dropped it, but he did a good job to hold on to it. the Maroons defense just rushing up and stopping that play from turning into potential points. So the Maroons, they've looked a lot better ever since conceding those early tries, and they're starting to tighten up a bit here, so it's good to see, but they need to really apply the pressure in attack. That's where I think it's been lacking for the Maroons. So if they can do that, find the holes, get your superstar players involved, it'll go a long way.
Absolutely. Is Lomu now brought down, playing the ball. Out to the left, it will be Butterfield. He'll kick it straight to the chest of Eli Barnes, who'll step two. Barnes now through the middle. And the Blues with a great opportunity, as this is the first, and they're on the 20 already, the Blues. As they go out to the left, now it's going to be Og, goes to Murray. Murray just takes it straight at James Thorne. As held down in the tackle there for a second, but not too long at all. As Walmsley, he'll be wanting to play this quickly. Plays it. Mark Lee goes out to the left. Trey Motsakahu. Good ball there. KCK. KCK will cross. TBK's got another try assist. And the Blues with another great Origin try.
Oh, what a ball there from TBK. He just floated that one perfectly, and KCK untouched, all the space. He nearly looked like he was going to run that one all the way out, but he gets it down. Rubs a bit of salt in the wound for the Maroons, and Blues drawing first blood in the second half. Just under 50 minutes played. Good stuff there from New South Wales.
Absolutely. As the Navy Blues, they have been solid tonight. And good ball playing from Trey Motsakahu. His passing game has just really improved in the last season or so, as that one just hits the post and fades away to the left. 10 points the lead for New South Wales.
Yeah, I thought he had that one, but just off the post, and tell you what, it's probably a better kick than I would have put up. So TBK, he'll be loving this game right now, but you just can't afford to get too complacent. You know, you need to knuckle down and keep that effort going, but for the Maroons, can't afford to concede any more points. You'd have to think, especially if you're not scoring. But yeah, credit to the Blues. I mean, that was off the back of a mistake, so Maroons need to knuckle down and stop conceding possession, and yeah, try and fight their way back in this one.
As Tim James goes to Walmsley now. That's the second. As the Blues just looking to muscle up through the middle, and they're just driven back by the Queenslanders at the moment. It's just, even though 10 points on the board, just so even between these two teams. It was a bit like last game when the Maroons were up by so much in that last little 10-minute period. But it was just such a close game. The scoreboard has not reflected the quality of game. As Borson's a shank there. He was trying to go right. He's put it off to the left to Lewis. The Queenslanders, they're in good position now. They go to Butterfield. He links up with Tyre. Maroons, here they come. That's the second on the 20 now. Can the Blues hold on? They go out to the left. Thorne goes to Malchus. Now to Kerrigan. He'll be brought down. That's the third. They go again. Out to the left. It's Lomu. Tackled well there, as that's the fourth. They go Thorne. Malchus. He'll be put on his back. Can they get a kick away here? And can the Blues defend it? And more importantly, Chaz Dingo, he'll join the line. They go out to the right. It will be Butterfield. He puts it on the ground. There's a player offside. Trey Motsakahu in open space now. And the number 6, the debutant, continues to impress for the New South Wales Blues.
Yeah, what a clutch play from TBK. He's probably in the running to be man of the match tonight. And oh, great awareness from New South Wales, catching the marker offside. And I was going to say earlier, there was a good kick put in from Butterfield, but Lachlan Cox, he just ran his line too early, caught offside. And now once again, the Maroons made to pay for the mistakes. Full set of 6 for the Blues at the halfway.
As Tim James taking the first hit up there. As that will be tackle number 1. Lee goes out to the left. It's going to be Ollie Parche weaving through the middle. Hold on to it, son. Much improved there from Ollie Parche. As they get to the 20 now, that's only the second for the Blues. They go to the right. Trey Motsakahu goes to inside ball. Tim James trying to drive. Just running perpendicular there, as that's the third. They go. Walmsley. Brought down. Fourth tackle. The Blues, can they crash over? Or will it have to be a kick? It's going to be TBK. Goes to Riley Murray. Murray, he'll push. He won't be able to get the ball down, though. They're very close to the line. Lee spits it to TBK. TBK puts it on the ground. Here's James. Tim James can't get the ball over. But another great kick, and the Queenslanders under all sorts of pressure there.
Yeah, clutch goal line deep from the Maroons. They really dug in deep, and they needed to stop that try from being scored. Or that could have been the dagger right there. So the Maroons, they need to make it happen. Whoever wants to step up, give them the ball and just try and make something happen. Great draw play from James Thorne. That's what we're talking about. Those sorts of plays will keep the Maroons in the game. And great stuff there from the Queensland hooker, milking the penalty, and it'll be another set of 6 for Queensland.
Absolutely will be. As James Thorne will tap it off here. And geez, I don't know. Oh, as Riley Murray puts a big shot on Jason Lomu there. Og drives him back. And that's exactly what we were talking about before. Riley Murray, he's just been a force to be reckoned with in the Origin arena so far.
Yeah, I'll give him a lot of flack, but that's all just tongue-in-cheek stuff because Riley Murray has really stepped up and played out of his skin. He's made the most of his time, and that's what you want to see from your Origin players. So hopefully we can get Big Malcus to smash him and bring him back down to earth a bit. But yeah, no, good stuff from Muzz and from the Blues in general.
As the Queenslanders, they're closing in on good territory now. It's going to be Kerrigan getting them to the 20. Here's a good opportunity for the Maroons. As 5th and last, Butterfield, he'll be in charge. He puts it up high. This is danger signs. Casey K, he takes it well though, and will not be able to get very far. The Blues starting this one from their own 10-metre mark.
How tense are these moments, Will? Especially in the red zone. You see those bombs go up and you're just hoping and praying that it goes your way. And for the Blues, Casey K, great recovery on that catch. Now the Blues got to work from within their own half, and the Maroons will be looking to pin them deep and maybe potentially try and force the early 40-20 for a kick return. We'll have to wait and see.
As now it's going to be TBK. Good strike from him within his own 40, and it's going to be allowed to run there for a little bit by Xavier D'Amato. Before he steps, Eli Barnes. Wrapped up by Chaz Dingo just before the halfway mark, and not a bad kick to get out of trouble there from Trey Motokahu. Eli Barnes just allowing himself to be caught in an awkward position. It's going to be hit off the ball. A knock. How is it off New South Wales? It's not. Okay. Cool. I was going to say, that was an egregious call otherwise. It's Chaz Dingo getting through the line, and I thought that Sonny I thought you must have chucked him another couple grand there.
I'm starting to run out of money now. I'm getting broken.
Tim James through the line. Brought down. An ankle tap from MBT. Probably the lifesaver there. As Mark Lee goes left. Trey Botsakahu. Brought down again. That's going to be the 3rd. As the Blues spit it out to the left. It's going to be Dingo. Wide pass inside. No. Yes, MBT with an intercept, but driven back into his own in-goal. And the Blues, they make a mistake, but they still get a fairly good result there.
Yeah, no advantage given on that play, so the Blues finally get some rub of the green. Maybe they can shush for at least the next 5 minutes about officiating, but it is just so tense. And oh man, this game has got everything you could have asked for. But for the Maroons, you know, this could be pressure point right here. This could be the breaking point. If New South Wales get across through Dingo, this could be the game. NBT clutch try saver there. 2nd tackle on the Maroons. A lot of work to do on the goal line.
As now they go, Tim James goes to Walmsley. He retains the ball. Walmsley now driving. Big and powerful, but turned on his back. As they're going to send this one up for video review. The subs for the New South Wales Blues coming on, and Queenslanders too. It'll be Luke Short and Matthew Harris returning for New South Wales into the forwards. As Kerrigan, I believe, will be coming off as they play the ball. Out to the right. Now it's going to be Trey Montakahu. Goes to Borsons. Now goes to Dingo. He can't get away from Butterfield. That's going to be the 4th tackle. They've got options on the left. They go to Cody Og. Og's got space. Og will score. The Blues are over again. And that very well could be one of the deciding factors in this game.
Yeah, no one there in space for Cody Og to just stroll it over. That was as easy as you could ask. It's a soft try given away. But the Blues, I mean, that's the pressure they've been mounting in the red zone all night. And it's finally paid off for them. It's starting to take a toll on the Maroons now. Down by 3 scores. 20 minutes to go. This is going to be a tough one for Queensland. A lot's going to have to go their way. But New South Wales, they've fought their way back in this game too, looking to finish the series level and take a Game 3 decider to Sydney. And how epic would that be for the Blues? So a good start for them. Good game for them right now. They just need to finish it off. And the Maroons need to dig deep, try and find that Queensland spirit, get them back into the game, but can't afford to concede any more points.
No, they cannot. Not at all. And the Blues, they are looking to try and just keep this momentum up, keep this going and just get a try more, 2 more tries, something like that, to just really try and put this game away. And just props off there to Mark Lee. A great ball from him to Cody Ogg, and some great vision between the two of them to see the gap and just run straight at it. But Matty Harris not getting the same treatment there as Cody Ogg. Running it through, and the Queenslanders, they're looking dangerous in those last few minutes. I mean, with the lineup they got Luke Malkus on the field. They got Chris Lord on the field, and that's a big hit. And Namina's back, so quite a few big middles through in their pack, the Queenslanders. Whether the New South Wales Blues can match it is a big question for this closing period. Is it going to be Mark Lee putting that one from inside his own 40? It's just going to find touch, and not the greatest kick, but definitely not too shabby, and it will give the Blues just a bit of breathing space for the moment.
Yeah, that's not too bad of a kick from Mark Lee. It slows the clock down. It winds the clock up a bit, allows the Blues to get a breather in them. But for the Maroons, time running out. Who's going to be the one to step up? Oh, I thought that was going to be a forward off the jump. I was about to jump out the box, but the Maroons need to make it happen. Doesn't matter how they do it. If we get the rub of the green, 7 tackle set, we need to find a way to make it happen. And let's see what they can do here.
As it's going to be second tackle, they go deep here to Sonny Tyre, as he'll run it straight there. Mark Lee making the tackle. That'll be the third, as he'll play the ball, Sonny Tyre. They go to the left. That was a flat pass, but an offload here goes straight to Luke Short. And the New South Wales Blues with the ball again. Tim James coming off the field shortly, as will, I believe, Luke Malkus, as the lock subs will come on. Those will be the final teams for the final 15 minutes. As they go out to the right. Now it's going to be Trey Montakahu. Goes there. Luke Short driving through the middle again. That's the third. As the Blues. Can they close in on the territory that they need? It's going to be Coven Walmsley getting a good run there and an offload on the inside of Trey Montakahu. He's been looming there on the inside of big Coven Walmsley all night. As they go out to the right. Now it's going to be Borsons. Borsons driving forward. Brought down. Very close to the 10-meter mark. As they go out to the right. It's going to be Luke Short. It's going to come off him. He's going to run out on the last. And just the props getting in the way of Trey Montakahu tonight has been probably one of the New South Wales. Very few flaws tonight from them, but probably one of their major ones.
Yeah, they're just big units. They get in the way sometimes, and it's not on purpose, but Luke Short, just caught off guard by that one. So, yeah, forgive me if I'm starting to botch it a bit here because it's getting tight. And, the Maroons being down, they need everything to go their way from this point on. So the Blues just looking to hold out with this lead and walk away with a win here in Melbourne.
Absolutely. That's the fourth tackle. Allison getting to the 40-meter mark. They go to Butterfield. Now they go to Lomu. He's met by a plethora of New South Welshmen. As Cody Ogg making a good tackle there. Fifth and last. They go out to the left. It will be Butterfield. Putting the kick in. Goes down to Corey Bell. Bell on the kick return. He's going to step 2. Bell now with a few meters before being brought down by NBT. Former teammates. Those two. As Will Kay goes there. Cody Ogg through the line with a bit of space as well. Jackson Allison with a great tackle there. And had he not been there, may have been a bit of trouble for the Queenslanders. And now they go to Will Kay. He's just going to run it straight at Chris Lord. Make another 10 metres for his team. Third mile. As they go out to the left, it will be Trey Montakahu. Goes to Coven Walmsley. Walmsley's brought down the 30. That's the fourth tackle. Held too long in the tackle there. Sonny Tyre. Frustration bubbling over. And the Blues, they could have taken the 2, but no, they're going to go for the kick for touch and try and really put this game to bed.
Yeah, frustration. That's all it is. And the Queenslanders' heads are down at the moment. But I'll tell you what, you just got to give a credit to the Blues. Last week, the win from the Maroons, it was to the back end of the 15 minutes where they just blitzed 3 tries. And the Blues, they really wanted this one. You could tell how much they want to win here tonight. They're still going, foot on the necks. They'll look to get another try here off the set.
As now they go to the right, it will be Mike Borsons. Goes to Dingo, now goes to Bell. Bell looking for the corner. Bell, he'll push over. Oldfield has been pushed over by his Melbourne Storm fullback, his teammate. And I think this will be green lights here, Sonny.
Yeah, it's just a party for the Blues now. They're loving it. They're living it up. All the pain of yesterday is now redeemed for tonight because they are well and truly in the driver's seat. So for Queensland, gotta bring it all. Bring everything we've got in Game 3. We've still got 10 minutes left in this game, but the result is well and truly out of our hands now. So Hopefully for the Maroons, they can just play with a bit of pride, maybe get some consolation points here. Still proud of the effort, but it was just all Blues tonight. Class stuff from New South Wales. You won't hear that from me too often, so they owned it tonight.
As TBK is not quite getting that one there. 32-12 will be the score for the time being. And still 10 minutes left in this match. The Blues, their coaching staff, happy but reluctant to celebrate yet. But the Blues, they've been really good tonight. I mean, that man that was just trying to kick the goal there. Trey Montakahu, could you ask for a better Origin debut than what he's performed, what he's put up tonight?
You really couldn't have, Will. When it comes to Origin, you know, like, these are the games that you remember, especially your debut, and this is going to be one he remembers for his career. He's earned himself a man of the match performance, I'd have to say. And yeah, if you're TBK, Borsons, that could be your new halves combo going forward and for the future.
It sure could be, and he's just been something else this season. He's been in great form and in prime position to take this spot really for a while now, as that's the fourth. Luke Shaw playing it on the halfway line. They go out to the left. It will be Matty Harris. He's just going to run it straight at Jackson Allison as he takes it to the 40. Fifth and last, the Blues go out to the right. It's Borsons putting the kick off the left boot. Finds Xavier Demando. No, it's going to be a knock on. No, it's going to be play on. An interesting call there, both ways. But yeah, play on there. And I mean, I'm not too sure what happened. I think it must have hit his head or something.
Yeah, not played out, but Demando should have caught that one. That would have been back to the 20 for the full set restart. But I suppose at this point, there's not really too much the Maroons can do. Just wind out this clock and try and see who can step up in these moments where the game's out of reach. Who's going to be the one to fight to the end and show some character, show some grit. If we're not going to walk away with the win, at least we want to walk away with some pride. And there you go.
He's been owned on that edge tonight, Xavier Demando. Eli Barnes and Corey Bell. They've just been... I think they've got two each, actually, dragging me into touch. So, they have been targeting that man, and he was very solid last game, in game one. And they just knew what their assignments were tonight. As Will Kay taking the first hit up there. The Blues, they're looking for more. They're still hungry here, and they want to make up for the mistakes of last week, for the embarrassments. It's Matty Harris playing the ball. Out to the left now. It will be Coven Walmsley. Brought down. As that's the third tackle. Still 6 minutes left in this match as they go out to the right. Trey Montakahu now goes to Chaz Dingo. Spreads it to Borsons. Borsons runs it straight at Namina. As that'll be fourth. The Blues just looking fatigued, but still energetic somehow. An oxymoron, if you will, is Chaz Dingo stepping through and finding his way to the 10. What do they do on the last here? It's going to be Trey Montakahu who goes to Mike Borsons. He puts it up awkwardly. It's going to be allowed to play on. It's going to be O'Donnell. What a try there from the Blues. The first ever SRL chip kick. And it has worked wonders.
Oh, that's a beautiful try. And I'll tell you what, if I wasn't captain of the Maroons, I would have been applauding that one. It's a shot to the heart, but Mike Borsons gets the chip away. It looked like it ricocheted off someone. But that just set up perfectly for Nathan O'Donnell. And look, for the Blues, almost everything you could have asked for to go your way has gone their way. And they've really earned the win here tonight. The Maroons playing for pride at this point. There's not much of it. We just want to get it over and done with, to be honest. But, man, you just cannot take away from New South Wales. This is probably one of their all-time Origin games. Might even be one of the biggest hidings that Queensland has ever gotten. So... not too much to cheer about north of the border, but for the New South Welshmen, tip my hats off. They deserve their victory here tonight. And Will, please tell your boys to stop scoring points. You've got enough.
I got one more in me. Says the entirety of the New South Wales Blues squad. And it's something to do with the navy blue, I think. It must be the jersey, Sonny. It's always game 2 navy blue jerseys at a neutral venue. Seems to be...
personally, I rate navy blue over sky blue a lot.
Me too. No, maybe not. But they have been vicious tonight, the Blues. And they have been looking for revenge. And they've achieved that very well. As Coven Walmsley breaking through a tackle and getting some great meters there. That's going to be the third. as the Blues spread the ball. Going right. Trayvon Takahu goes to Chaz Dingo. He steps up Casey Namina. Can't get away from Thorne, who's been excellent for the Maroons in both games. He's just had so many great defensive stops. And he's probably the hooker of the competition at the moment in both Origin and club level. Just the way he defends. And of course his reception is just stellar. As Chaz Dingo, Xavier Demando brought down by Eli Barnes. As they go out to the right. It's going to be Thorne. Thorne spreading the ball. Goes to Allison. And he breaks the line, but brought down eventually. As that's going to be the second. The Queenslanders looking for a consolation effort here. Just something to write home about. As Thorne taking a run. Brought down. That's going to be the third. They go out to the right again. It's going to be Sonny Tai. Inside ball. Jackson Allison. It's Trayvon Takahu and Coven Walmsley combined there. That's the fourth. Going out to the left. It will be Sonny Tai. Now goes to Butterfield. Brought down there, as that's going to be the fifth and last. The Maroons will play it. Out to the left. Demando puts it over. Corey Bell. Not able to get away from from Maverick Goldfield. As that's the first. And the Blues, they will close out this game with the ball, you'd think. And with a massive lead. They go to the left now. Kay. Matty Harris. That'll be the third. They can get one big run here. They could score one more. Not to be greedy or anything. As Chaz Dingo can't get away from Lomi, but he wanted to do that big run. As what an effort from New South Wales tonight. They've been very strong. Oh, as Cody Ogg smashed there by Casey Namina. And that will be full time though. The New South Wales Blues, they have overcome a great deal of adversity here to come away with a massive lead. 26 points in it. It is 38-12 at full time. Some standouts, some returning faces, some debuts. Just a bit of everything from the Blues tonight. The Maroons, they will be disappointed they couldn't put the series to bed tonight. We'll be going to a decider in New South Wales at a core stadium next week. But before any of that, we're going to look at some of the stats from tonight. And 7 tries from the Blues. It was Nathan O'Donnell with the double, Trayvon Takahu, Chapman Kenny, Bell, Dingo, and Ogg all scoring tries for the Blues, and Justin Plays and Xavier Demando for the Maroons. A lot more ball in the second half for the Blues, considering at halftime was 50-50 straight down the middle. There was no errors in that first half from the Maroons whatsoever. But there was, it ended up with 7, so quite a few differences in the second half from the first. A lot more tackles made by the Maroons. A lot more missed tackles as well. And quite a few more line breaks from the Blues. We look at the individual stats now. And I'll run through the New South Wales stats and Sonny can do the Queenslanders. But Coven Walmsley coming back in the squad. He was a massive player tonight. 239 run meters. 1 missed tackled, but he made 12. 4 line breaks and a try assist. He was great. Chaz Dingo back at fullback. 195. He got 13 tackles, 7 line breaks, a try assist and a try. Lee was great in that second half as well. At hooker, Trayvon Takahu on debut, 146 run meters. He made 8 tackles, 3 line breaks, 2 try assists, 194 kick meters, and a try, as well as kicking 5 of 7 conversions. Just a special performance on debut from him tonight. Tim James was great. Nathan O'Donnell was great. Will Kay, he had a decent game. No tackles missed, but just a lot of good performances here from the Blues. And just, I'm very chuffed right now. I'm very happy with how this went.
Yeah, and rightfully so, Will, because the Blues, they deserve to win tonight. 9 players, over 100 run meters. And you saw the missed tackles from the Maroons, nearly double the amount of the Blues. Doesn't make the job any easier, so they really made us pay tonight. And yeah, we'll scroll over to the Queensland stats now. And good game from James Thorne tonight, leading the run meters, a try assist to his name. A couple conversions as well. Only 1 missed tackle from 30, so good effort. Jason Lomu at 11, 158 run meters, 20 tackles, 2 missed, couple line breaks. Sonny Tai 146 plays. NBT splitting the reps at fullback, and NBT a bit quiet in the second half. 9 tackles, 1 miss, 3 line breaks. But yeah, the backline of the Maroons just couldn't get it clicking tonight. And I'm not sure if there's any Queenslanders that are still tuned in up to this point. Will they might have tuned out by the 70th minute mark, but yeah, just a quick word to the boys. The lock was always on the cards. It's not the ideal result, but we've planned ahead. Game 3, pressing the red button. We got to take this series out. If New South Wales turn up like they did tonight, it's going to be a tough challenge. So Maroons didn't do themselves any favours, unforced turnovers and mistakes. But New South Wales really made us pay tonight.
Yeah, the Maroons, they were very... they struggled in some parts of their game, but as always, formidable opponents. Just, you know, some good performances individually from a couple players. I thought the subs were pretty good, and they did make an impact there, especially Milo Kerrigan. I know obviously the stats don't show, but he was quite a defensive force, and he was winning most of the tackles that he was entering into. But yeah, just not the night for the Queenslanders. The Blues, they will celebrate this one. But we will be going to Accor Stadium in the new year for the decider. It's going to be a great one, so make sure you tune in for that one. That's all we have time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us in the commentary box. It's been a pleasure having you. 1-1, the decider coming to you very soon in the new year. Make sure you tune in for that. Make sure you tune in for more SRL action.